Hello from Animal Kingdom. So I'm in Animal Kingdom today because I want to do a challenge. I want to get a park map and then I want to use a random number generator app on my phone to decide my day at Animal Kingdom. It'll make more sense once I head inside in just a second. Okay, so I got my physical map here, which went away for a little bit, but they are back now. And if you look at one of the maps, you can see that each one of the attractions or restaurants or souvenir shops, they'll have a number allocated to each of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a random number generator on my phone, and I'm just going to do what my phone tells me to do. Basically, the park closes in about an hour and a half, so I'm very curious as to what the outcome of this is going to be, but I'm very excited for it. Alright, so this is the app that I'm going to be using. I'm going to use the random number generator with a minimum of 1 and then a maximum of 48, because that's what the map goes up to. And I'm going to go and hit generate here and just see what my first activity is going to be of the day. 21. So 21 is Rafiki's Planet Watch. Oh, interesting. So of course Rafiki's Planet Watch is all the way in the back of the park, but I have to do what the generator told me to do randomly. I guess I'm going to go hop on the train, presuming that they're still running a train right now, and then probably see what else I'm going to do after that. This is going to be fun. I wish I had a little bit more time because the park closes relatively soon, but I just got off of work and I just wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this idea for a little bit now, so I'm doing it. Alright, so I made it to Africa. The train for Rafiki's Planet Watch is way back there, so I'm probably going to take the train to Planet Watch and then do my random number generator again when I get there, and then hop back on the train and see where that takes me, which is probably going to be on the opposite side of the park again, but that's the point of this. So I'm definitely committed to doing this at the other parks as well. I wanted to do it at Magic Kingdom, but I haven't been to Animal Kingdom in a while, so I figured this would be a fun kind of experiment to do in terms of actually trying to do this to see if it actually works. Obviously I want a little bit more time in the future, but I don't know, I think I'm gonna have a good time today. Alright, Rafiki's Planet Watch, the final train departs at 4:30, so I have plenty of time to hop on the train, take it over there, and then see what my next experience is going to be today. Okay, so the train just got here, so that is pretty good timing. I don't have a lot of time to waste today, so any time that I can have in service of my challenge today, I will happily accept. Alright, so here I am on the Wildlife Express. On my way over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. How I just said that. I pretty much have the whole train to myself, more or less, because the park's going to be closing pretty soon. I hope you can hear me right now.
We are now approaching
That
Conservation
is
Station
where I'm
at
heading.
Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Way over there.
For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back.
That wasn't a bad train ride.
And avoid
A little bit bumpy, but other than that, it was really fun. So I do have time for other activities at Animal Kingdom in addition to this, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Just head over to Rafiki's and then do my random generator again. Okay, so I can already hear the train coming back, so I'm going to do my random number right here, which is 10, and I unfortunately lost my map already. So number 10 is going to be the Nomad Lounge. Well, that's interesting. Okay, heading to the Nomad Lounge, I guess. Okay, so I am back on the Wildlife Express, about to pull back into this station. That was the fastest trip I've ever made to Rafiki's Planet Watch, but it was fun. Just getting to ride the train alone is a bit of a treat, so that was great. So Nomad Lounge, I have never been there before. I'm very hungry, so I will definitely get some sort of food there, potentially an appetizer, I guess. I don't even know if they're open. I guess I'll find out. Okay, so back in Africa, heading over to the Nomad Lounge, which is pretty much right over the bridge, right over here on the way over to Pandora, more or less, so it's not that far away, very convenient. This bridge out of Africa is always such a picturesque view of Animal Kingdom, with Everest right over there, and then Festival of the Lion King over here, which is going to be coming back. I believe this summer Disney announced that it's going to be finally coming back, which is something that I'm very excited about. Okay, so this is Pete's Safari. Tiffins is right on the other side of this, and then the Nomad Lounge is kind of the extension on the back of Tiffins. So that's the bridge over to Pandora, and then the Nomad Lounge is right over here. Fun fact, I met Joe Rohde over here a few years ago, and that was fun. So I met Joe Rohde right over here for Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary a while ago, and here's the menu. I have a little seat all to myself, and I'm gonna get these beef sliders with chipotle aioli and then yucca fries. I dropped my phone. Okay, so I have about 15 more minutes until the park closes, but here are my beef sliders. They look fantastic in my yucca fries. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another random number generation here. So 12 is gonna be the Island Mercantile, which is on the way out. So that actually works, okay. So cool. Okay, so I just finished my beef slider, and this is the bridge over to Pandora. And I'm checking out the map and just kind of reviewing what I did today in the 1 hour that I was basically here at the park. So I went back to the train station back there for Rafiki's Play and Watch, and then I just went over to the Nomad Lounge, which is right over here, and I'm going to end the day way over in the, where is it? The Island Mercantile. So it would have been nice to have a more full experience doing this at Animal Kingdom, but again, this was more of an experiment just to see what it would be like to have a random number generator actually give me activities and places to go and explore. And I think I had a pretty well-rounded experience in terms of I got to ride a ride, I got to eat somewhere, and now I'm gonna do a little shopping. So the park is officially closed, but merchandise stores are always open a little bit later so people can do some shopping on their way out of the park. So the Island Mercantile is essentially the Emporium of Animal Kingdom with a bunch of generic merchandise kind of representing the entirety of Animal Kingdom, both this store and then the one over there as well. Alright, so I decided what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get something for Brennan because she deserves it. She always deserves it. But they have this relatively new collection based around pets, cats and dogs, the various Disney cats and dogs. So this area over here has all of the cats, and then right over here are all of the dogs. So I'm gonna get Brennan this shirt right here with all of these adorable Disney dogs on it. It's $37, a little bit pricey, but I think it's adorable. I think this is something that she's actually really going to like. They have a lot of really cool merchandise kind of based on this collection, but I think I like that one the most. And this is the rest of the store over here. And then right outside, this is the this is the Island Mercantile, and then right across the way, that's the Discovery Island Trading Company. But they both, again, just kind of sell generic merchandise. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, buy it, and put it in a bag and give it to Brennan. Hooray! Alright, and I have the shirts for Brennan. I think it's absolutely adorable. I think she's going to love it, and it's funny, I wouldn't have thought to go in there to look for it, to get something for Brennan if I had been told to by the map and the random number generator. Alright, so now it's time to head on back to the car to head back home after my very brief trip to Animal Kingdom today, which was probably pretty subjectively uneventful, but I still had a pretty good time just kind of playing around with my experiment idea today, and I think it worked out. These kind of videos where I'm not in control are always very interesting to do and to film because I don't know what activities I'm going to subject myself to, and a lot of the time it can be a little bit intimidating where when I tell myself that I'm going to go to Rafiki's Planet Watch and then I'm going to go to the Nomad Lounge, that to me is like, but why? That's so inconvenient. You have to take the train all the way over to Rafiki's Planet Watch, and then you have to take it back, and then Nomad Lounge by myself, a place that I've never been before, and that throws me off a little bit, but that's the point, so that I can do these experiences that I normally wouldn't do. And yes, I just did go to Rafiki's Planet Watch and then come back, but the purpose of that was just to ride the train, and I didn't really film a lot of that, but that's, I don't know, it's a fun train experience over there, and then back, and then the Nomad Lounge, which I've been wanting to go to for a while. I finally did it, and I had a very quick little appetizer there, but it was delicious. I absolutely want to go back with Brennan at some point, and then just going to the Island Mercantile and then finding some merchandise that I actually wanted to get, and I ended up getting. This was a great trip to Animal Kingdom, and a great first experience with this kind of challenge format that I definitely want to expand upon in the future. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm excited to continue to do this because it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm going to go head on home now. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.